Hello, this is David from Off Trail Bushcraft. I wanted to show you my day pack. So if I'm not planning on going out into the woods overnight, I like having this with me, and I can improvise a shelter for an overnight if need be, but it's really just for enjoying my time in the Irish climate all year round, so it's a great pack. The M90 Swiss Rucksack, what I love about it is you can extend it up to 50 liters in size, but you can also make it a lot more compact. It's got a pillow on the back, which is very comfortable, and the fact that it is rubberized or gummed, however you want to put it, makes it very good for the Irish climate or for any cool temperate climates where you get a lot of humidity in the air and unexpected showers. It's a great pack. Contents. So right on the outside, I have this cook kit, and I just have it attached with a paracord soft shackle. So it comes off very easily, and I will go through the contents of this cook kit in another video. But that's my cook kit. And just have some carabiners and S-biners on the outside for attaching gear like gloves or anything that I happen to have on me that day. On this side pocket here, I have a Hudson Bay tobacco tin. A lot of you would be familiar with this tin. It has a magnifying glass on the inside, and it's designed for flint and steel. And inside, I have everything I need for making fire using traditional flint and steel. And again, I can do a video on this because it's got quite a special steel that's actually a knife. But we can get into that in a later video. Then I have a full fire kit, multiple ways to start fire, and just a leather pouch. I have a sharpening puck, sharpening stone, dual grit sharpener, very good just for keeping my tools having a working edge. I don't have a strop in here, but for keeping my tools working, it's very useful. And then just nestled in at the bottom, I have some jute cordage for general tasks around camp and some extra hammock straps. In case the hammock that I have in here, if the straps are too short where I want to set it up, I don't have to move location, I can just extend the straps. On the flip side, I have a jungle rope. Now, this is a really versatile piece of kit. I can hang my pack from this. I can also use this to tell time if it's sunny out. And jungle rope is just very fun, simple project you can do yourself. And by giving it 24 knots, you can tell time and direction. Again, we can do a video on that if you're interested, but it's a very fun little project you can make yourself. Then I have a first aid kit. This one I put together myself. Of course, you can buy your own, but this is a customized one for my needs and my preferences. Mora 511, also known as the Mora Basic. It is basic, it's simple, and it does the job. In harmony with that, I have the Baco Laplander. This is like the iconic Bushcraft saw, and it's a great piece of kit. I then have a Silva base plate compass. It's an old one, but it still points north, and that's all you need a compass to really do. I then have the Victorinox Deluxe Tinker. What I love about this is that it has a pliers on it. So that's actually very handy around the campfire for picking up cups or pots and things like that. Also, you'll notice on the outside there's no big heavy tools, but I do have this. Inside here is a Pathfinder Woodsman's Wedge. It used to be called the Woodsman's Wedgie, but they changed it when Marvels took it over. And this is a fantastic tool that you can just screw onto a green log, and you can use this for processing firewood. Small shovel, just for around camp, made of aluminium. And this is another item that I like having with me. If you do a lot of work with cordage, this is a marlin spike. Very useful for cinching down things. It's useful even for setting up a ridgeline, having the extra toggle. Inside it, if you buy these online, they usually come with some paracord needles and things like that. I take some duct tape and secure a ferrocerium rod inside one end. So it gives me a way to secure fire. And on the flip side, which also unscrews, these are not expensive. You can get these on most websites online, Amazon, eBay, Temu, etc. Just keeping some cotton on the other side gives me the ability to start fire very simply, very easily, without any fuss. So that's the external contents of the pack and the side pouches. The inside of the pack, now this pack is excellent for keeping things waterproof. You see all the straps. You're not going to get things quickly in here, but when you do get inside, it's going to be dry. Once you get inside the pack, I have a 2-quart canteen. This is U.S. Army surplus, and this thing is excellent because it's squashy. You can just stick it in your pack and forget about it when it's empty. But when you're in the field, you want to have a lot of water on you. You can just fill it up, and it's good. So I like that as an option for hiking. For being comfortable, as well, when I'm off hiking, I want a seat pad. Now this does fold out into a full-size sleeping mat, but it is quite thin as a sleeping mat. I have slept out on it overnight. It works, but it's a really comfortable seat pad. This is German Army surplus folding pad, and I highly recommend them for just day hikes because it gives you somewhere dry to sit, to kneel down. You can even lay this up against a tree. And again, thinking in Ireland, very hard to find some place dry to sit, even in the summertime, because much of our forests are covered in sphagnum moss, which is great, but it means everything's wet. So this gives me a dry place to sit. Again, for being comfortable, I have this small, borderline ultralight hammock. It came from Temu. It's very simple. It comes with thick rope straps, or thick cordage, for suspending on a tree. And again, I have the extra webbing. Then, for shelter, or again, a rainstorm, I have a poncho. This is Miltech poncho, not the light one. This is a heavy-duty poncho. And I have a Miltech Wooby. So this gives me, putting them together, it gives me a shelter for mild temperatures. And I'll be warm, and I'll be relatively dry. That's everything inside here. Thank you for watching.